So the East All-Stars will get the first possession. Outside Hill. Pass to Miller. And Shawn Kemp picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Grant Hill on the wing. He's covered by Kemp. The drive by Hill. That one's in, his first shot this game.
Showing he can get it done in close. Hill hustling his way in.
Here's Sprewell. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
That's amazing play down in the big boy area. Powering that thing down on a much taller defender.
And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the East All-Stars. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks, Kevin. The West All-Stars coach and I did get a chance to talk. We talked about Scottie Pippen and what challenges he presents to a defense. Coach said he's quick, he's long, and he's really athletic. I told our guys we need to focus on pushing him far out from the basket and make him beat us with his jumper. We'll see if they're able to keep Pippen in check. Back to you, guys.
Thanks, David. And the East has possession. The West All-Stars getting their last shot to go. Pass to Hardaway. Now Hill. 5 on the clock. Here's Pippen. Lays it up off the glass. Here's Sprewell. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Fires from the wing. The three from Marley. Rebounded by Hardaway. And here we go. The East with a fast break. And it's Miller in the corner. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
Well, really good vision, very unselfish. That's why you run offense through Scottie Pippen.
Here's Sprewell. Kemp a screen on Hardaway. Sprewell, the pass to Barkley. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pippen feeling it out a bit. On the wing, Hardaway. Pass to Miller. Good ball movement here by the East. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. They'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
What you love about Hardaway is his versatility. Able to play 3 different positions.
And he's good on the second. And he nails the third. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Here's Sprewell. To the paint. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it. And the East has possession. Hardaway with it. Pulls up on the elbow. Barkley grabs the board.
And the D daring him to prove he can make it from that spot. Unfortunately for him, not able there.
And here are the East All-Stars. Good momentum, 8 straight points. Marley against Hardaway. Hill inside. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 or 3 so far.
You know, they'll be looking for more of that. An easy layup right there.
Always nice to get a few easy ones early in the game to build a rhythm.
Timeout called here by the West. They're going to talk it over. The West trails by 8. Here's Sprewell. Kemp. And Kemp slams it in.
Yeah, and Kemp is well known for his dunking ability. I mean, you have to keep him out of the paint or he's going to posterize you.
Pippen outside. Pass to Hardaway. Over Sprewell. West All-Stars with the rebound. Here's Marley, and he goes in for the dunk.
Big-time slam by Dan Marley gave the defense no chance to stop that one.
The East leading by 4. Outside Hardaway. 11 feet away. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make. He is 1 for 4.
Not an easy distance, but you know what? He showed no anxiety at all.
Sprewell, the pass to Barton. It's hauled in by Pippen.
Solid defensive effort. Putting in the work to protect the hoop and disrupt his shot.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hill.
Guys, I'm at a loss for words. What was that?
Johnson, he's checked in for the East. The West trails by 6. Here's Sprewell, and the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Yeah, the officials won't let that slide. I mean, they're eager to call out those illegal screens. As well, they should be.
I do think he was trying to get there, but you've got to be completely planted.
High post, Pippen. The kick out to Hill. Outside Hardaway. Clock at 6. O'Neal sets the screen for Hardaway. That 3 off the mark. And the West All-Stars have possession. 6-point game. He lobs up the alley-oop pass.
The passing skills of Payton are something else. Such an outstanding distributor.
He's with the ball. Hardaway passes to Pippen. Now here is Hardaway. He has 5. Pass to Johnson. And there's the defensive 3-second call. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
With Hill, it's about his ability to do everything. Some boards, some passing, plenty of points. A rookie with that kind of versatility is very exciting.
And O'Neal gets it to go. The West trails by 6. Payton surveying the floor. Here's Barkley, and then Barkley with the dunk.
Boy, what a clean pass by Payton that time. He sees a ready shooter and gets it to him at just the right time.
Outside Hardaway. Pass to Johnson. Pippen outside. Shot clock at 5. Hill has the open look. Off target from outside. And it's sent back by Hill.
You see the energy he plays with on defense. Phenomenal work.
Johnson right side. Great D that time from Kemp. Payton with the ball. He's picked up by O'Neal. Payton passes to Kemp. Can't hit from in close. The East leading by 4. Hill kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Pippen. O'Neal on the wing. Johnson outside. Hill a screen on Kemp. Here's Johnson. Olajuwon with the block.
It's almost like Olajuwon takes it personally when someone tries to get to the rim. That's his area.
Ewing's checked in for O'Neal. Hardaway against Payton. Olajuwon with a screen for Payton. No one near Olajuwon as he lets it go. And that one no good to start him off for the night. Here's Johnson. Another miss by Johnson.
Defense practically daring him to take that shot in. It worked out for him.
Olajuwon against Ewing. Here's Barkley. Nice move. And the layup is good. Barkley's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Knowing teams are going to overplay him, Olajuwon keeps his eyes up and delivers a beautiful dime.
And so now a timeout called by Brad Nelson. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. West All-Stars. Robinson's checked in for Olajuwon, and it's Ceballos in for Kemp. And here's Ewing. Pass to Hill. And here is Hardaway. Lobbed up there for Johnson.
Going up and hammering it down. Johnson really flexing some muscle there.
And here's Payton. He'll bring it up for the West. Trailing by 4. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it.
Substitution on the court.
And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it. Top of the key, Pippen. Good ball movement here by the East.
David Robinson. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And here are the East All-Stars now. They lead by 4. Shot clock at 6. Pippen with the wide open look. A three-pointer is right on target. Pippen's got 5 now.
Such confidence. Pippen gets the ball, and right away he's shooting it.
Inside. Out to Barton. The 3, Richmond. Cans it from downtown.
This is exactly the type of competitor that he is. He's not backing down. He's not shying away. Coming right back at him with the 3 of his own.
They're going at it right now. This is the level of competition the fans love to see.
Here's Barrows. O'Neal on the wing. Guarded by Robinson. With the shot. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
They're doing a lot of spectating there on D. But hey, it's the All-Star game.
Here's Ceballos. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Spreading it like butter. Woohoo!
Well, you could not cook it up any better than that.
Yeah!
Delicious.
Now, here's Pippen. He has 5. The East All-Stars tack on 2 more.
When his mid-range game is on, Pippen is a handful, no matter what the defense throws at him.
Now, Richmond. Outside for Robinson. Again, the West All-Stars.
Nice bucket right there. He's happy to contribute on offense whenever his name is called.
Pass to Barrows. Here's Pippen. Barkley grabs the board. The West trails by 4. And the basket for the 4th time from the field. He's a healthy 4 for 6.
There are very few players who can slow a score of his caliber down.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Pippen against Ceballos. Again, the miss by Pippen. To the inside. Here's Barkley. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Smart play to save the easy shot. He'll make them earn it at the line.
I like the strategy. Make them shoot for it.
The West All-Stars shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. He hits the second from the line. Fires from way outside. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. East All-Stars ahead, leading by just 1. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Welcome back for the second quarter of the main event of All-Star Weekend. Payton left side. Pass to Malone. That's in, coming off an assist from Payton. Payton's got 4 assists now tonight.
There's the finesse part of Malone's game. He's a good jump shooter off the catch.
Here's Ewing. Malone with the block.
Meeting right at the rim. He timed that block perfectly.
And here's Marley outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Marley's got the lead up to 4 now for the West All-Stars. And look at how the hustle game has been going for the West All-Stars.
You have to give them credit for their defense here in the early stages. I mean, they've shown tremendous anticipation, on the same page as a unit defensively, especially on those block shots.
They're also managing to make lots of trouble for their opponents in transition tonight. Right away, they're finding points off the fast break.
And he bangs it home with one hand.
Malone, an outstanding passer at the power forward position. He's got really good floor awareness and has a really good understanding of when to get the ball to the open man.
The East making a switch. Miller's checked in.
You always have to take advantage of trips to the line.
Pass to Ewing. Shoots over Malone. Good on that shot, and with that, the West All-Stars lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Ewing. On the wing, Payton. Still scoreless. Olajuwon, no luck.
Operating from mid-range, that's a shot he likes. I mean, I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
Back to Johnson. Ewing, the pass to Miller. Ewing, a screen on Marley. Miller, no luck. The West leading by 5. On the wing, Malone. Covered by Miller. Malone kicks to Olajuwon. Here's Schrempf. The West again cannot hit. Johnson inside. He's guarded by Olajuwon. O'Neal sets the screen for Miller. And he sinks that one in the back of the rim on the way in. Miller's got 5 points so far. And the basket by Payton.
And, you know, the D has to be more aware of Payton, especially when he's looking to score from there.
And so now a timeout called by Brad Nelson. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. Robinson's checked in for the West. Stockton comes in for Payton. Here's Johnson. Schrempf with the rebound. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Stockton down low. Robinson. Rebound by the East All-Stars. Shaq's got 4 rebounds in this game. Miller with a wide open look. Good on the three-point shot. Miller's got 5 points in the quarter.
Defensive mix-up for sure right there. Somehow he was left open.
Malone sets the pick for Stockton. Malone looking around. And stolen by Miller. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Stockton left side. Outside for Robinson. The basket is good. The assist from Stockton. And the West leads by 4.
And the defense knows Robinson is capable from the mid-range. Gotta honor it better than that.
Ewing, a screen on Stockton. Schrempf gets the rebound.
Hey, it was a good look. One he normally capitalizes on.
Stockton passes to Robinson. Robinson a screen on Miller. To the paint. Back to Malone. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Ewing. And it's Malone missing.
He tried to get space with the fadeaway, but it might have just disrupted his shot even more.
Here's Miller. Robinson pulls it in. The West leading by 4. Here's Malone.
Big time.
Boom, he jams it straight down.
Power and grace. What a move by Malone.
Malone's gotten 2 of his 3 shots to go tonight. And so now a timeout called by Brad Nelson. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Richmond checked in for Marley. Outside, Ewing. And stolen by Stockton. Malone, a screen on Hardaway. Malone wide open. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Malone's got the lead up to 8 now for the West All-Stars. Malone's gone 3 for 4 here from the field. Hardaway against Stockton. Ewing surveying the floor. Malone with the block.
Good to see Malone working hard on the defensive end. His team appreciates that type of effort.
Schrempf dishes to Richmond. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. To the middle. They need this one. And Ewing slams it in.
That's what this team needs right now.
You're right. Cutting the deficit with the one-handed flush.
Maybe that can give them a little spark.
And Ewing with the block.
You got to go up stronger than that against Ewing because he will meet you at the rim.
The East making a switch. Johnson's checked in. And Stockton, here we go. And Robinson throws it down hard.
An undeniable jam. No way of stopping it.
The East trail by 8. Miller, the pass to Hardaway. Fade away. Chalk up 2 there. Hardaway's got 7 points.
This kid Hardaway is a dangerous scorer, especially from the mid-range.
Malone kicks to Schrempf. Shoots over Pippen. No good from Schrempf. Here we go, one-on-one. Got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. Morning's checked in for the East. The West leading by 6. Stockton the pass to Robinson. It's Schrempf on the wing. Robinson a screen on Pippen. Stockton finds Malone. Now here is Robinson. 6 to shoot. They get a hand on it. And stolen by Mourning. And now running up the court. Miller pushing it up. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
Tell you what, those 2 points had to feel good.
So hard getting essentially free points. So you savor those.
That's good from Malone on the assist by Stockton. Malone's got 8 here in the quarter. The East trail by 6. And so now a timeout called by Brad Nelson. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And some changes here for the West All-Stars. Olajuwon's checked in for Robinson. Marley comes in for Richmond. And it's Payton in for Stockton. And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Pippen sets a screen for Hardaway. Pass to Pippen. Shot clock at 6. He's looking for Hardaway and finds him.
Oh, the alley-oop connection. That's all-star play at its best.
Here's Payton. Olajuwon with a screen on Hardaway. Payton dishes to Marley. Pass to Olajuwon. Over Mourning. Here's Schrempf. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. And the West leads by 6. Hardaway passes to Pippen. Floats it up for Pippen. Pass break. Here comes the West. His shot is good, making a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Gary Payton has a perpetual pep in his step. It's all energy all the time with GP.
Hardaway passes to Pippen. Always going up for the alley-oop here. A 3 from Marley. And it's the East with the rebound. Outside Pippen. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Pippen. Marley against Hardaway. Over Marley. Bank shot. No good. The West leading by 8. There's 1:54 left in the first half.
The big man, Olajuwon, showing how dangerous he can be close to the rim.
The East All-Stars on offense. Hardaway up top, defended by Payton. Here's Pippen. Malone with the block.
Stopping that offense cold at the rim. An immediate shutdown. Positioning and anticipation right on cue.
And the West All-Stars have possession. Malone, a screen on Hardaway. On the wing, Malone. He gets it in there. And now a 12-point West All-Star lead.
Yeah, Malone can punish a defense from a variety of ranges. He doesn't have to be right under the hoop.
On the wing, Johnson. Shoots a fader. That one goes. Count it. And so Payton will bring it up for the West All-Stars. Malone sets the pick for Payton. The open shot by Malone, and it falls over the rim and in. Malone's got the lead up to 12 now for the West All-Stars. He's with the ball. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Johnson. Some solid defense by Malone. Payton finds Olajuwon. Over Mourning. Again, the West All-Star.
Well, I tell you what, you can't let Olajuwon get this kind of positioning. I mean, he is a master at knowing how to score close inside.
Hardaway for three. And so we wrap up the first half. West All-Stars lead by 14. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. One half remaining in the NBA All-Star Game. Good to have you along on 2K Sports. The West leading by 14. On the wing, Richmond. Covered by Miller. Richmond with the bucket.
A strong guard, Mitch Richmond, gets going downhill, and he's tough to stop.
Outside Hardaway. Miller outside. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go from the wing. Sabonis with the rebound. Inside, Richmond. Banked in off the glass. Richmond's got 4 this quarter.
Playing well on both ends of the floor, stifling defense and dangerous O. That's a heck of a combo.
That's what has built this lead.
Now here's Pippen. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
All the height and length of Pippen, a factor there, helping him beat the shot contest.
Barkley inside. Hill's there. Barkley gets the bucket.
And, you know, they aren't showing any signs of easing up. Their offense looks superb right now.
They can't get careless with the lead. And so far, this hasn't been the case.
Now, here's Pippen. He's got 9. Here's Hill. O'Neal. Barkley grabs the board. Barkley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket. Here's Hardaway. Pass to Pippen. And that's out of bounds. The East All-Stars will keep it.
You know, deflections are key. They're big in this league. You want to be disruptive to the other team's offense.
Yeah, little tips like that, they can frustrate opponents.
Hardaway kicks to Hill. Now O'Neal. Pippen outside. And here's Hill for 3. And the rebound goes to the West All-Stars. Barkley's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And perhaps the coach lit a fire under him at halftime because they have owned this 3rd quarter.
And it's important for them to keep it going. Can't show any signs of slowing down. Great execution on the inbounds. Nicely drawn up play by the coaching staff.
Here's Sprewell. Grant Hill making his last shot. Barkley with it. He's got 15. Kemp with the bucket.
You know, you can feel they're starting to take control of this one. You just get the sense They got their hands on the steering wheel nice and tight.
And their play on the offensive end, it's the biggest reason they're winning.
The West All-Stars making a switch here. Olajuwon's checked in. And here are the East All-Stars now. Hardaway dishes to Pippen. Outside Hill. Pass to Shaq. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist.
He's been very consistent, but often fewer attempts. His team needs a higher volume from him right now.
Olajuwon with a screen on Hardaway. Sprewell, the pass to Olajuwon.
Miller. First personal foul. First team foul.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Ceballos gets the bucket. Ceballos has got 5.
Not the easiest three-point shot, but his focus helps him get it done.
And Kemp comes over to help. Miller, the pass to O'Neal. Pippen outside. For 3. Hill. That one doesn't go.
And I have no idea how he clanked that one. The defense has to be thanking their lucky stars he didn't sink that one.
And the call will be against Scottie Pippen. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
East All-Stars on defense.
That might as well be a layup if you give him that much space.
You have to do a better job of taking away space from him, especially when he's lining up with a 3. And he's trying to carry this offense, but he can't do it alone. His guys need to help him.
Here's Sprewell after the basket by the East All-Stars on the other end. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Shaq.
Ouch. You put all that work into trying to get a stop, then Hakeem just destroys you.
Now here is Hill. 6 points for him. Count it.
And if you give him space like that in the mid-range, he won't hesitate to let it fly.
The West leading by 21. Hardaway with the steal. Pippen outside. Pippen is doubled. Ball stolen. Here's Sprewell. Oh, man! And down it goes, jamming that one home.
And Mr. Sprewell rising up. An easy liftoff.
Now, here is Miller. 14 points for him. Puts up a deep 3. No good. This offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Everybody sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you really hard to defend. Watching Richmond get up and throw it down. Yes, sir. Superb at elevating to the rack.
Pass to Miller. Pippen is doubled. Down low. Hill kicks to Shaq. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Sean Kemp picks one up right there.
We're going to see a lot more of this, so you better get used to Shaquille O'Neal overpowering defenses.
Johnson, he's checked in for Miller. Here's Sprewell, guarded by Hardaway. Kemp's shot is off. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the East All-Stars. Goes back up. And O'Neal lays it in. Shaq's got 7.
Whether you put a body on him or not, O'Neal is going to be a factor on the offensive glass.
Sprewell, the pass to Richmond. From the arc. Sprewell, that's good.
Excellent decision right there, allowing the play to develop.
Sprewell's gotten 3 of his 4 shots to fall, hitting 75%. Here's Pippen. Olajuwon with the block.
Don't test Olajuwon like this, because he will send your shot back.
Here's Hardaway. 9 points in the game so far. Outside Hill. Clock at 6. From 20 feet out. And the shot goes in. Hill's got 4 points this quarter. The West leading by 23. Richmond for 3. It's hauled in by the East All-Stars. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Hardaway, and oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
You know, there are occasions when contact doesn't affect the shot. That sure did.
Easy call for the refs.
Hardaway hits them both. Here's Sprewell. He has 7. Pass to Ceballos. Bangs home the trifecta. Ceballos has got 8.
Love the aggressive approach.
Ceballos has gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. And so now a timeout called by Brad Nelson. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Right side Hardaway. Johnson kicks to Pippen. 6 on the shot clock. The East All-Stars need to get another shot. And another miss by the East. Johnson's gone 2 for 8, shooting just 25% from the field. Here's Richmond. Here's Olajuwon.
Sending it right back with authority.
He is such an asset, Clark, to his team on the glass. Wow.
Yeah, keeping the ball out of enemy hands and making sure they finish the play strong.
Shaq dishing to Hardaway. Outside Hill. In the corner, O'Neal with it. 3-on-3. Richmond outside. Pass to Sprewell. To the inside. It's hauled in by the East.
Boy, that is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers that thing home.
Hardaway passes to Hill. From outside, off the mark. Hill's gotten just 4 of his 10 shots to fall here, shooting 40%. Here's Ceballos. Some nice passing here by the West. Kempa screen on Hill. Here's Richmond. Falls back and drains the fadeaway jumper. Richmond's got 11 points.
And Richmond's mid-range J is a thing of beauty. He's so lethal from this area.
Right side, Pippen. Hill kicks to Johnson. Pass to O'Neal. Now Pippen. Johnson, the pass to Hardaway. Over Sprewell. And another miss by the East.
He's out there just forcing it. Terrible mindset to have with the way he shot so far.
Ceballos passes to Kemp. O'Neal with the rebound.
He'll normally convert on that finish. The defense got lucky.
Pass to Hardaway. 1:06 left to play in the third. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
You know, he's taking shot after shot after shot, but still can't break out of this cold streak.
At this point, it's all mental. He's in his own head, not letting the shots come naturally.
Now here's Hardaway. He's got 11. Johnson left side to end the run. Olajuwon with the rebound. Olajuwon's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Richmond, and Richmond with the stuff.
Only one hand needed for that one.
Yep, but 2 loud points.
Oh, yeah, I could hear that bucket.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Here's Hardaway. Johnson, a wide open look. No good on the 3. Inside. Richmond with the bucket. Richmond's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Terrific focus to get to the basket there.
Surprised they left him that much of a lane to work with.
Here's Pippen. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And so it's the West All-Stars out there all by themselves with a 32-point lead to end the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back right after this. Well, we're back on a night that's always a highlight of any NBA season. We're live from the All-Star Game. It's Miller on the wing. Ewing sets a screen for Miller. Over Marley. Rebounded by Malone. Pass break. Here comes the West. Again, the West All-Stars.
Nice execution of the break. Marley putting the final touches on it.
Marley's gone 4-7 in field goal attempts tonight. 57%. Morning passes to Miller. Wing shot on the way. And David Robinson pulls it down. Malone dishes to Robinson. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Hey, even when the defense gets physical and tries to rough up David Robinson, he does a really nice job staying with it and concentrating on his shot.
Richmond, he's checked in for the West. Here's Mourning, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Taken away. Laylock, guarded by Robinson. Malone with the steal. And even 3-on-3 break. And Richmond with the stop.
Well, you expect Richmond to run up the scoreboard. A guy with a talent for finding points.
Now the East All-Stars with it. Miller outside. A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. West All-Stars with the rebound. Pass break. Here comes the West. For three, Richmond. And out of bounds. The East All-Stars will have it. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Here's Pippen. And another miss by the East.
Poor defense for sure, but the offense was worse.
Into the lane, and Richmond with the stop.
You can see it in his eyes. He is in the zone tonight, scoring with ease.
They want to break this scoring drought, Mike.
Well, they've had a lid over the basket for a while now.
Indeed.
You can't leave him open from deep. You need to at least get a hand up.
Now here's Richmond. Robinson. Sweet move. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Shoots from 14. Miller, no luck. And so Stockton will bring it up for the West. Lets it go with the three. The three-pointer is right on target. Stockton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Now, here's Pippen. Laylock. Richmond with the rebound. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Malone, a screen on Miller. For three, Richmond. Here's Malone. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, it's really tough to go up against Malone because he's so big and strong, which is why the defense oftentimes is forced to foul him.
Gary Payton, he's checked in for the West. And these All-Stars also making a switch. Grant Hill, he's checked in for Mourning. Miller finds Hill. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Bucket is good.
From any spot on the floor, including in tight, Pippen can hurt you.
Richmond, the pass to Schrempf. Robinson, a screen on Hill. Schrempf dishes to Richmond. Pocket 6. Here he goes. Misses the layup. Pippen outside. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Pippen can certainly handle the ball, showing you really need to pay attention.
Robinson with it. He's picked up by Pippen. Robinson misses. And here's the East. Jacks up a three. Malone with the rebound. Malone's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Payton outside. To the paint. Cuts off the pass. And Hill has it in the corner. Fires from the wing. Malone with the rebound. Well, Coach, you look at all the turnovers. What a way to drive your coach crazy. I know it would drive you crazy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute it.
And it's the East All-Stars with the ball. Mitch Richmond getting it to go from deep. Pass to Ewing. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Malone.
At 7 feet tall, Ewing is a big task for defenders, as you can see with that foul.
And the East All-Stars with some changes. O'Neal's checked in for Pippen. Hardaway is subbed in for Miller. Robinson against Shaq. Robinson a screen on Hill. Kicks it out to Malone. Pass to Payton. To the middle. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Well, you know that Robinson is going to attack the glass. The Admiral is always a threat to get a second chance score.
Now Shaq. He's covered by Malone. Outside Hill. No good from outside.
Offensively, he just seems to be out of gas in this half. I'm not sure what he needs to get his shooting on track.
Schrempf. And they'll get another chance. Sprewell, the pass to Malone. Payton dishes to Robinson. And the dunk by Robinson.
And the Admiral, David Robinson, a big-time threat to dunk it down. Can't give this 7'1" center any room down low.
Now here is Hardaway. Not going to go that time. Nice D from Schrempf. Shoots again, the West All-Star.
What focus there. The D doing everything they could to stop that one from falling.
Here is Hill. Trying to find a way out of this rut, Mike.
Yeah, looking to regain some momentum offensively.
Back to Ewing. Nice D from Malone. And the West All-Stars have possession. Payton's shot is off.
That's not a bad look. He missed that chance, but he'll get them to fall if he gets space like that.
Laylock. Hill passes to Ewing. Laylock. Robinson with the block.
Well, you can't go up weak around David Robinson. You're just begging to have your shot sent back.
And going with the reverse on that slam. Nice.
Yeah, Clark, you could almost see him float in the air, like suspended.
Yep.
And that shows you the hang time he possesses.
Now here is Hardaway. And Robinson comes to help. Here's Ewing. Misses and the dry spell continues. And here's the West with the ball. Payton the bounce pass. To the paint. Here's Robinson. And Robinson throws it down.
And I love the confidence Robinson plays with. It's what allows him to get to his spots and dominate.
And Robinson comes to help. Here's Hill. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. Hardaway's got 3 assists now in this one. Sprewell, the pass to Schrempf. It's blocked by Shaq.
Already one of the most feared defenders in the paint. Shaq, a menace inside.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the West All-Stars?
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off transition play. Running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense down the floor.
Marley kicks to Barkley. Pass to Payton. It's Schrempf on the wing. Drops one in from the wing. Schrempf's got 6 in the quarter.
Such a clean shot by Schrempf. He knew he just needed the ball.
It's Miller on the wing. Good ball movement here by the East. Here's Pippen. And it's sent back by Kemp.
Great effort picking up the block.
Payton's shot is off.
And people will say he shouldn't take that mid-range look. but he had the space and is capable of making it.
And the basket by Hill.
One of Hill's favorite shots, that medium-range jumper. And he'll extend his range over time.
And Payton gets it to go on the assist by Barkley.
Too much strength. He got the push and prevailed.
Payton's gone 3 of 5 shooting from the floor. Pass to Hill. Lets it fly from 18. West All-Stars with the rebound. Kemp's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Marley, covered by Miller. And here we go, the East with a fast break. Shot's good by Pippen.
Looking confident and ferocious inside.
And so Payton will bring it up for the West. Pass to Schrempf. He's looking for Kemp and finds him. Schrempf kicks to Payton. 6 to shoot. From deep, Marley. And it's the East with the rebound.
Boy, they got lucky on that one.
Yeah, he's an incredible three-point shooter. So you are ecstatic anytime it doesn't go in.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
And Hardaway doesn't mess around inside. He's such a determined scorer.
Outside, Payton. Out to Barkley. Pass to Schrempf. And it's Shaq with the rebound. Hardaway against Payton. Grant Hill on the wing. Now here's Hardaway. So no problem for the West All-Stars as they get the win.